Hi guys, great to have you back here today. Now recently I was back up in Kentucky in my hometown and I was playing some golf with my dad. We were hitting balls on the range and I noticed that he was hitting a lot of the shots a little bit off the toe, but he didn't even realize that he was hitting them slightly off the toe. And one of the things I'm a big proponent of is what's called variability training. So it sounds counterintuitive, it sounds a little bit crazy, a little out there, but we actually try to purposely hit shots off the toe, hit shots off the heel, and then hit shots in the center of the face so we can get an awareness of where the face is. So in my dad's case, he was hitting shots more out towards the toe and he didn't even realize he was doing that. When I had him try to hit some more on the heel, he realized those actually felt more solid because he was working toward the center of the face. So that variability training, working all different areas of the face, it gets you an awareness of what solid is. That way we can feel that, and if we get off track, we can immediately go back in there and practice that and be hitting the ball more solid on a very quick, only 5 or 6 shots he was hitting it better. So I have a cool training aid today. This is called the Impact Slot Trainer. And the cool thing about this is the face, it's got rubber on the toe and rubber on the heel, and they're actually angled. The toe is angled. I don't know if you can see this on the camera, but the toe has an angle to it to where it's pointing to the left. If you're setting up here, the toe is pointing way over there, the heel is pointing way over there, and then the sweet spot is straight ahead. So it's got a curved face, and it's going to give you immediate feedback. If you start to hit off the toe or you start to hit off the heel, the ball is going to curve to the right, curve to the left, and you're going to be able to tell right away if you're hitting off the toe or the heel. So actually, the way that I recommend doing this, and what the science, I like to read a lot of scientific articles on how we can improve the fastest, how to make your body learn anything as quickly as possible. And variability training, usually, different studies out there show that you'll improve 500 to 1,000% faster by actually trying to hit it in different spots and trying to do different things. So I'm going to purposely here hit one in the center, one on the toe, and one on the heel. I have my flight scope radar hooked up, so we'll see what it says the numbers are and what happens when we hit off the toe or the heel. And let's just compare this. So here on this first shot, I've only hit a couple balls today, but I'm going to try to hit it nice and solid right on the middle of the face. And let's just use this as our kind of starting shot to see, what we'd be looking for on a solid strike with this club. All right, we're hitting with the 7-iron here today. There we go, hit that one nice and solid. Just a little bit out to the right, kind of leaked out to the right on me. But a pretty good solid strike overall. Let's take a look at the radar and see what it says. So 99.9 clubhead speed, 176.9 carry. So I hit that really nice and solid for a 7-iron. And then the path was 5 degrees to the right. So it's actually a little bit too far inside out. It doesn't tell me where I hit it on the face, but I could tell that was definitely in the sweet spot as far as the flat piece of metal there. So now let's try one out. And I haven't tried this a ton. I haven't actually tried it on the flight scope at all. And I want to see what it tells us about the numbers. So here I'm going to try to make the exact same swing, and I'm going to on purpose hit this off the toe, and it's going to give me immediate feedback. So hopefully the flight scope will pick this up, and it'll be pretty cool to watch and see what happens. So way off the toe on that one. It actually, this thing really makes it go way to the left. That shot off almost, I don't know, I'd say 45 degrees to the left. I don't know if the radar will be able to pick that up or not. Yeah, it did. It shot off just way to the left. Swung a little slower that time. That was probably because I was trying to hit off the toe and only got 91 clubhead speed. Let's see if it got the path. So the path was just basically dead straight, 0.5 degrees to the right, and that basically means that the path was moving, the club head was moving straight ahead, but because it's off this curved toe, that really closes it down, then it went just 45 degrees to the left or so. So that's pretty wild. So it did exactly what it was supposed to try to do. Now I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing with a heel shot. We'll try to hit off the inside of the club, and let's see if I can get a really crazy result like that. And that's good. You want these drastic results because I want immediate feedback that I was off the toe or immediate feedback that I was off the heel, and I can work center, toe, heel, center, just back and forth as I'm doing my variability training. The heel shot's going to be a little bit tougher. You just don't have as much room, but we'll see what we can do. I actually hit that one just barely off the heel. It caught a part of the curved face, and then part of it actually caught on the flat piece of the face, so it didn't shoot way off to the right. It almost, when you do it correctly, it's almost like a shank that just goes directly to the right if you do this. So 96.5 clubhead speed. The carry distance wasn't all that much different from a normal one, 167, and that's because I just caught kind of half the ball on the red face here, the curved piece of rubber, and then half the ball was on the actual metal flat piece of the face. So it wasn't quite as drastic. But immediately I could tell that it wasn't right. It wasn't like a normal swing. So that's really good to practice. And what I want you guys to do, you'll be surprised just by simply paying attention to where you hit it on the face. Even if you're a beginning golfer, let's just say you're a 20 handicapper out there. I want you to pay attention where it's on the face, and every single time you hit, I want you to try to specifically hit one off the toe. See if you can feel that. If you hit it way off the toe, you should feel the face. What's going to happen is as you make contact, as it comes forward, as it hits the ball, the face is going to twist open like this. It's going to twist like that, and you'll feel that twisting in your hands. If it's off the heel, the face is going to twist close a little bit. Or if I hit this golf ball, it's going to twist closed, and I can actually feel that in my hands twisting. So practice hitting one off the toe, one in the center, and then one off the heel. So it may take you 5 or 6 reps to get one off the toe. As soon as you do, and you can feel that, move to the center. It may take you 5 or 6 other ones before you get one in the center of the club, and then on the heel. And we just go back and forth through that. I want you to hit 9 total shots. So toe, center, heel, toe, center, heel, toe, center, heel, all successful shots. That may take you, if you're a beginning golfer, maybe 40 or 50 balls, but that's really going to help you to get that feeling. Now, this is a cool club. I like this. The only disadvantage is that I've only had this club for a little bit, and the rubber is already starting to come off the toe a little bit. Now, the good news is, you see that red piece of the rubber is actually coming up. So I'm not sure how long this will last. I haven't had it very long. I do like the feedback from this. I think it's a nice practice tool, but you don't necessarily have to have this tool. If you just want to go out and use your normal clubs, you can use a driver. Driver is very easy to feel if you're hitting off the toe or the heel. You can use a middle iron like this, 6-iron, 7-iron. Any of those are going to be fine. You should be able to feel these with just your own swing. Also, what you can do is you can take a Sharpie and actually mark the golf ball, a little dot on the range ball. And when you swing and hit, it's going to put a little black mark on your club face, and you can see if it's off the toe or the heel if you're having a tough time feeling where that's at. That's a good way to do it. The third way is you can use what's called Dr. Scholl's foot powder, and it's actually what you spray in your shoes to keep the odor out of your shoes. You can spray that on your driver face, and then when you hit off the toe or the heel, it actually leaves a big mark where the ball hit the face. Not a permanent mark, but the face will be white, and then when you hit, it actually rubs off the powder, and you can see very easily if you're hitting off the toe or the heel or the sweet spot. So work those drills, work all 9 shots, toe, center, heel, and I'm telling you, you guys are going to start hitting it more solid immediately the very first day. Good luck. See you soon. All right, guys, I hope y'all really enjoyed this video. If you did, I got an even better bonus for you. If we want to get distance in the golf swing, we've got to get a lot of lag, and then we've got to let that lag go. Well, I've got my #1 lag video. I'm going to play a preview of that here in a second. If you're on a desktop device, go ahead and click the link that pops up on your screen. If you're on a phone or a tablet, click the iCard that's somewhere on your screen right now. That's going to take you to where you can get instant access to that full video. Plus, you're going to get 5 videos from our Top Speed Golf system. Never going to cost you a dime. If you have any questions, put them in the comments below. Click that thumbs up button. That really helps us out. And also remember to subscribe. That way you'll see our newest videos. See you guys in the lag video. Hi guys, and welcome back. I'm Clay Ballard, and in today's video we're going to talk about one of the absolute worst drills for creating lag. It's a very common drill that I see. And in this drill, what we're going to do is we're going to set the wrist very early to create an angle of lag, and then we're going to try to hold this throughout the swing. It's one of the worst things that you can do to build lag. I'm going to talk about the science behind why this is the case, and I'm also going to give you a great drill to help you improve your lag, all in this video. Let's go ahead and get started. If I do it this way versus holding that position. Exact same thing happens when we're building the lag in the golf swing. So what we want to do is throughout the swing, I want to have a very low and wide takeaway. So I'm not going to set my wrist early at all. If you look at a lot of the top players, you look at Adam Scott, very wide takeaway, not very much wrist set at all. You look at Rory McIlroy, you look at Tiger Woods. All these players are using a wide takeaway and not getting very much wrist set, so that later in the swing, as we start down, we can increase this wrist set, and we're really only going to max out this angle of lag for a split second in the downswing. Okay, so a 3-step drill here. Now, as we get started with this, I want to remind you that the fulcrum in this golf club for getting a massive amount of lag is right at the end of the golf club. This is where I want my hinge point to be.